Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Lindsay, an interior stylist and teacher here to help you create a home you love on a budget. This is my series Design Diary, sharing all the projects big and small we're doing in our new home to make it feel like our home. My fiance Travis and I, we just purchased our first home. We are so excited to be designing our way through each and every space. Travis is super passionate about the yard and all of the plants in and outside of our home. And of course, my wheelhouse is designing our space. I'm sharing every little bit here, from rugs to artwork to light fixtures, curtains. In today's video, I thought I'd take you on a little fun styling adventure here in our new home. First, let's take a look at what my little entry space looked like before. This actually was revealed in my how to add artwork to your home video. I tried something interesting here, but upon further reflection, it just was missing something. So let's see what it looked like before we started this project. But before really starts with the table that we got for free from my best friend. She is so sweet, generous. She was creating a new table for her space, had this one left over and gave it to us for free. This table has served us well for a lot longer than we anticipated keeping it for. Unfortunately, it's just not quite our design style, and I think it's time to upgrade. We're gonna hopefully let this one go to a friend for free, or maybe pick up some extra cash for it on OfferUp, a resale app in our area that I use for buying, selling, and pretty much everything. Not sponsored, I'm just constantly on that app. I tried a variety of lamps in this space, none of which felt quite right, and then hanging this little gold frame mirror added a little bit of reflection, a little bit more space to this nothing area of a space. As you can see, it's not really a traditional entryway per se. I'm just creating one in this little nook of the wall prior to the living room. So the table was definitely the right size. I just wanted something with a little bit more history to it, as I like to say, something vintage, something secondhand. Although I made a good college try in my how to hang artwork video, trying to add a really unique wood carving piece that coordinated with the gold framed mirror underneath to fill that space, make it feel intentional. I don't know if you agree, but I think it was a worthy effort. I'm gonna give myself A for effort, but the follow through here just is not quite right. No. It's not luxury, and we're gonna let it go. It looks a little bit too cluttered. I didn't want a gallery wall in my mini non-entryway. I really wanted a long, tall, kind of narrow mirror. And you guys, not only did I find the perfect antique table, I found the perfect antique mirror. It is exactly what I had envisioned. Oh my God. My mom and my stepdad came to visit last weekend. My mom and I, we had little girls afternoon. We went and got our manicures and pedicures done, and then we went to one of my new favorite vintage shops. I scored. Actually, we both scored. My mom and I both just cleaned out that shop and closed it down. Yeah. Thanks, Mama, for your help. It was so much fun looking around this shop and seeing all the cool possibilities in so many different things from different eras. There was a pair of lamps there that my mom was pretty obsessed with me getting, and I might have to go back and check them out again. Once we got these home, I knew it was time for the big swap. So let's get into the step-by-step of how I did this little entryway makeover. Step one's getting rid of this artwork. It's time to find another place for this. And I'm thinking that this beautiful wood carving that I picked up in Taiwan while antiquing just needs a little bit of a refresh on the shadow box frame and matting color. The gold frame is adorable, but I'm having a hard time finding a spot for it. I'm thinking the guest room might be a great spot, especially since we're going to eliminate eventually the mirrored sliding closet doors, because who wants mirrored sliding closet doors? Not me. Now it's time to clear out the accessories and take this old little half moon table away. She's darling, nothing against her. She's a little bit traditional for us though. Not really into the white painted. It kind of blends into this area of our home where I want to create a little bit more texture and interest. So the natural wood tone of these new antique pieces are going to be perfect in here. Our house has the most beautiful original hardwood floors, and although these new antique wooden pieces don't perfectly match, I wouldn't want them to, they coordinate really nicely with the wood tone of the floor. All right, we've cleared the decks. It's time to bring in my new favorite acquisitions for our home. The first part is this beautiful table. I love the natural wood. I love the sort of wabi-sabi nature of it. It's not perfect. It doesn't need to be. You'll notice that there's some really cool carvings, the turned wood, the spindly legs. I had to investigate the inner workings of this drawer because you can see it hangs a bit lower than the rest best. And you can see it was originally supposed to match up with all that wood carving. I found out there's a little tiny sliver of wood in there in the track of the drawer that has, you know, fallen apart, maybe broken off. And so I think that'll be a little DIY project at some point, but honestly, until then, I don't mind that it has a little bit of a worn in kind of vibe. I also love all the little textures and scratches on the surface of the table. Just adds a little bit more character. And I love the original, very ornate brass hardware. Now it's time to add in my mirror. It is such a great find. It's actually the first thing that caught my eye when I walked into the antique store. When I found these two pieces, I just knew it was the right one the minute I saw it. It was the perfect wood tone, as I mentioned. And more than anything, it's the perfect size. I couldn't believe it. I just kind of eyeballed it. I'm very spatial and visual, so I have a kind of sixth sense for what's going to fit into a space a lot of times. And I just laid eyes on it and I knew, without even measuring it, I knew it was going to perfectly fit in that space. Narrower, but a chunky frame like I wanted, and a lot taller. It would be cool to find two matching of this type of mirror to go on either side of the bed. Oh, that'd be really pretty. Wouldn't work in our house, but I would love to see that in someone else's house. These two pieces are freaking identical, except they're not. They crazy coordinate well. I can't believe how well they coordinate. Travis, when I brought them home, he said he thought that they were a matching set, and I had to let him know they actually were two separate pieces, separate eras. So it's kind of cool. I don't know. It was serendipitous. They were meant to be together. Beautiful wood pieces are the stars of this Entryway show, but of course it wouldn't be the finished product without a little extra styling and decor. The next step was trying to shop my own home, find some things that would work. I immediately thought of a lamp that I had previously tried in the entry, but didn't quite work on the little half moon table. It just didn't have the depth to support this particular lamp. Now that this new table is here with a rectangular surface, this lamp fits perfectly. It's also a good height for this spot. It's not too diminutive next to such a tall mirror. A little stack of books always adds a little bit more pizzazz, a little personality to a little vignette, if you will. I always love to spice up an entry table with live plants. If you've been around here for a while, you know that about me already. The name of this plant is escaping me. You can all let me know in the comments, or I'll try to ask Travis and put it in the description box. But this one is very expensive when you buy the full-size plant. So Travis picked up a very small one that we're gonna grow over time. And it's got that sort of cool leaf pattern that I love so much in so many of our favorite plants. This one is growing quickly and it's kind of a part sun, so it's in the perfect spot. And I always love to put a little plate for coins, keys, what have you, as you're just walking in the door and you can just set something down. It's nice having a little bit of storage, like a drawer in an entry table. It doesn't have to be a full cabinet for storage, but I do like having one drawer at least to put keys or, you know, whatever else that you might want to just grab on your way out the door. As you can see, we've got a lot more projects going on all around. I'm testing out different paint colors on the door and trim. I think I finally made some decisions there, and that door will be painted front and back to different colors very soon, probably in the next week. I've also done a ton of work, projects, and filming for how to hang curtains across your home as a little project I've been cooking up, and I can't wait to share with you some of my best tips and some before and after transformations that'll have you searching for the perfect curtain rods before you know it. Feel free to drag me for the state of the curtains in the living room to the left of our little entry here. I'm not quite finished with that project. If you have any questions about curtains or curtain rods, let me know in the comments. All right, you guys, it's time for the big before and after reveal of this little mini entryway makeover. Here it is in 3, 2, 1. I feel like it went from sort of kitschy, you know, hand-me-downs, Craigslist finds, to elevated, antique, vintage. Oh, so sumptuous. I'm so excited. I love, love, love this space. It is so much fun to see these dreams become realities, to source these pieces that you just hope to find. Oh, it's the best feeling in the world, you guys. Antiquing is worth it. The search is worth it. So if you haven't had a chance lately, take a look around your town. See if there's any antique shops you haven't been in lately. I'm telling you, it really just invigorated me. It really kind of got me back in the zone of adding a little bit of vintage throughout my space. And I'm so excited to go back week after week and see if I can find some more deals and steals and just cool stuff to make our house awesome. And just, you know, not boring. I just don't want our whole house to feel like it came from Target, you know what I mean? Well, that does it for another episode of Design Diary. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I hope you enjoy this little bit of styling here in our home. I have a front porch makeover coming soon. The home office reveal is coming. I think that's gonna be the next video, you guys. I have a billion other things going on, so I can't wait to share so much more with you. Make sure you've hit that little notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. I'll be posting new videos every single Sunday and on the occasional Wednesday when I have extra time and just get really excited. Thanks so much, you guys, from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate all of you so much. I'm coming up on 1 year on YouTube, coming up on 52 videos, and it's just been a ride. So I have a very special video planned for the 1 year celebration. And if you aren't following me on Instagram, you're gonna wanna pop over there. I'm gonna be giving some Ask Me Anything, little question bank drops, and would love to get your questions so I can answer them in that upcoming video. Until then, you might enjoy my recent video on how to add artwork to your home, fun ideas to transform your space even if you're only using items you already own. I'll also link my recent walkthrough of Taylor Hill's 80 home tour. That is a beautiful example of how you can update farmhouse. All right, you guys, I guess I should let you go. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.